Welcome to On the Record with Chi-Town and Randy. Chi-Town, what's going on with you today?
Man, Randy, yesterday there was a Zoom press conference with Jose Benavides Jr. versus Jamel Charlo at 160, I believe. Um, but anyways, that was a Zoom that Brian Costa was moderating. I got to tell you, bro, I got to tell you, I love the banter. There's one thing I love about boxing is the banter. Now, I want to be clear. This was not on a level that I'm about to share with you, and that is why
Uh-huh.
we always wanted James Tony to fight Bernard Hopkins because we knew that banter was going to be off the hook. All that talking leading up was just going to be crazy. And that never happened, but we just knew that was going to be like that. The banter that happened at the press conference yesterday was not that. But for this generation, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I love it. I love the back talk. Jose, that's how Jose is. He's right there, gets up in your face, calls you out, does all these different types of things. That's his personality. That's just how he rolls. It's natural, it's authentic, and that's who that guy is. He does that with almost everybody he tries to fight, and so that's just what it is. Some people will say, "Hey, he does that to sell a fight." Maybe as a pro boxer, that's something he developed when he came into pro boxing as a way of selling himself to be this kind of evil guy. But his career, I've seen him do this, so I'm not so sure. But yeah, I'm a lot more excited about this fight than I previously was. And we have to remember, Jose was a really, really standout amateur fighter. He was the truth. He had like 11 or 12 national championships. I can't describe how hard that is. And even when he came into boxing, he was doing phenomenal until he got shot trying to live that other side of life. I mean, he actually got shot with someone rolling up on him and asked him a question, talked to him, but how his response was got him shot in the leg, or resulted in him getting shot in the leg. But the thing about it, here's what's amazing about this guy, or it tells you something about his talent, his ability to box. That happened to him, but he came back to the ring, especially like he says in the interview or in the conference that the doctors said he would not be able to walk again. Well, we wouldn't say that. We would say he wouldn't be able to walk on both legs, but not be able to walk in. You can walk with a cane or something. What I'm saying? Put an artificial leg there. So he
Uh-huh.
dramatized it, you know. But he came back. He was a different fighter, but to still be able to fight at the top level gives you an idea how good this guy really, really is. He has really good hand speed, hand skills. um, he has good punch output, punch placement, punch variation. He just really just can't move around the ring. So imagine if this guy was moving around in the ring, bobbing and weaving, dipping his head, how good he really would be. He's always been the better of the Benavides brothers. You can never ever count him out. Initially, I was just like, this. Who cares about this fight? What's this going to be? It's just Maul trying to come back. But now after that conference, I'm excited. I actually want to see the fight. What you got on there, Randy?
Well, I mean, when we start talking about fighters' lifestyle, we also have to remember that a lot of times fighters are just they're just as human as we are. We only see them most of the time on the big screen, so we kind of make them bigger than life. But after the fight is over, they go into a normal lifestyle. They go into party. They go into be with their family. They especially a fighter, he going to celebrate. He done been in camp all this time, denying himself for food, his family, and all that. So they're human. So saying that to say Jose Benavidez chose gang life, where other fighters might choose to party, they might choose to hang out, whatever the case may be. We have to be reminded of they're all fighters. Everybody's not Floyd Mayweather. Everybody's not Terrence Crawford. So when I say that, not comparing the two as fighters, but comparing their lifestyle. Um, Everybody's not them when the only thing they do is go to work and go home, if you will. So he just got caught up in the mix, unfortunately, because he was a good fighter. He was on his way to greatness, but I mean, sometimes your lifestyle catch up with you if you ain't careful. So you have to be careful about the lifestyle you choose. Sometimes you have to get away from the things that you grew up doing, because that is why a lot of the people around you didn't make it, because they're still caught up in their lifestyle and you was able to escape it, but you wasn't strong enough to stay away from it. Now it's a tragic that this happened, but that's life. Uh, Now he's turned into a one-legged fighter. You know what I mean? Like we, you know, any other situation, man. When it's anybody else, if we see a guy come up in the rankings and he come to the ring with a knee brace on before he even fight, we already automatically eliminate him. We already know he came to lose. You feel what I'm saying?
True.
It's sad, but he loved the sport, but he's a one-legged fighter now, man, and he's probably probably a stepping stone. He probably a gatekeeper. He probably a name to get on your resume. But at the same time, I still have to stick to the fact that I don't think Jermall would beat him. I don't know if we into this today, but I don't think Jermall would beat him. So anyway, what you got on that, man? I
Yeah,
don't know what the
Randy,
time
man.
is in closing.
Yeah, I mean, in these last couple of seconds, man, I think I mean, you hit everything on the head, man. You had me rolling on here, by the way, too. But you were right. You know, leaving that lifestyle and everything, I had to make a choice. The say it was I made a choice. I made it about four times, but but on the fourth time, I stuck with it. You dig? And because I stuck with it, I'm here making this video right now, right? So
Yeah.
anyway, but yeah, everything you said is truth. And it say he is a one-legged fighter. Is he more of a gatekeeper now? Is he just someone to test people out when they're coming back from a long hiatus like Maul is? I mean, that's kind of how it appears. But I gotta tell you, man, to me, this is not a guaranteed fight. This is not a guaranteed win. Let me say it that way. Not a guaranteed win for Maul. You know, everyone would think, oh, well, of course, but we haven't seen this guy in 2 years. You know, and me being an amateur boxer, having a career as an amateur boxer, I know what being out of the ring and then getting back in the ring. I know what that's like. I know what it does to you, especially at a high level, fighting against somebody who's coming to fight to count it, to win, to knock your head off. Your breathing is all different. Your movement is different. Anxiety sets in. You got to learn how to do all that again. And that's stuff that you learn by taking what we call tune-ups. There you go. To learn how to be more calm and how to breathe properly, how to move properly, how to,
So
set traps and things. So I myself feel that this is not a guaranteed win for Maul. I have to, see maybe a little bit more of the training to see how I have it, but I would just call it 50-50 right now. Go ahead, Randy.
well, I'm gonna close with I don't feel like it's a guaranteed fight from all, so that's why I'm going with Jose because his inactivity is what I'm basing this fight on, and Jose has fought. Even if he's lost, he's still fought. With the inactivity that Maul has, his timing gonna be off, his judgment gonna be off, and ain't no telling what else gonna be off. So from a fighter standpoint, and not from a fanboy standpoint, I got to go with Jose because from what I know about boxing, and we know how boxing goes. Look at Muhammad Ali and look at Mike Tyson, and kind of put Maul in perspective. When Muhammad Ali went to prison, and when he got out after those 3 years, he wasn't the same. When Mike Tyson went to prison, got out, he wasn't the same. Maul hasn't been in the ring in 2 years, so I don't think he's the same. So that's all I have on that.
And just to clarify before you go, Randy, Ali did not go to prison. He just couldn't
I mean,
fight.
he's out of boxing. I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you for correcting
No
me. He
problem. That's
couldn't
what we do,
fight for
bro.
that
That's
length
what
of
we do.
time.
And I have nothing else on it after that, bro.
All right, sound good. With that, we out of here like last
Peace.
year.